Hello everyone, I am D-Mind, the mind of one and all, and welcome to a Let's Play of Cupid, a visual novel. Alright, so this is a free visual novel actually, that I heard quite a lot of good things from. Now a lot of people saying this is pretty good, so we'll see. Also, this just came out on Steam, but actually, or not just, it came out quite a while ago, but actually I found this game like before it even came out on Steam. Yeah, I even downloaded it, planning to do a playthrough of it, but I just kind of, well, I wouldn't say forgot. I was playing another game at the time and then, well, it just kind of got buried in the back burner. And yeah, so it came out on Steam and I'm like, oh yeah, that game that I want to play. Now I remember. Alright, guess it's now a better time than any to do a playthrough on it. Right, so everything seems good right now. Like, this is actually a proper resolution for full screen, which is surprising. I don't get a lot of visual novels that actually do a full screen without black bars on the side or anything, which is amazing. And it's free. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna play this in full screen, all transitions, skip scene dialogue only, and stop the skip after choices. Text speed at full, skip speed. Finding how we can adjust this too, but yeah, we just leave it in the middle somewhere. And we've adjusted the volumes, and there's a mature filter. I think the mature filter maybe only like filters like swearing, I guess? I don't think this game is 18 plus or anything, yeah. So, not sure what the mature filter is, but I'll just leave it off. I think it's just swearing, which is fine. Alright, so without further ado, let's begin the game, shall we? I love you. Alright, already starting out like that, alright? Okay. I love you, I love you. I love you. There's no need to explain, it's only natural. Okay, a mother loves your daughter, alright. I was wondering who is saying that. A mother loves your daughter more than anything else in the world. He hates you, doesn't he? The whole lot of them despise you, don't they? Chasing you into the forest and gouging a hole into your leg. Oh damn. All because you smile at their husbands. And you know what? You deserve it. You freak. You disgusting, horrible, filthy little girl. Didn't I tell you to stay away from them? You never listen. Serves you right for being the little slut you are. Oh damn, what's going on? What did we do? But you don't have to worry, my darling. It's alright. Even if the whole world wishes you did, I promise you this. Your mother will always be by your side. Really? The priest. My goodness, child. Whatever has happened to you? A girl was slumped in the doorway, soaked by the rain. Her legs were covered in dirt and blood. Is this yours? Damn. She lifted her head upon hearing the priest's voice and stared at him with blank eyes. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. She hobbled forwards, her bloody leg giving way. Automatically, the priest rushed forward to steady her. Years of spiritual training had prepared him for the most unexpected guest to his church. He sprung into action. He ushered her to a pew, brought out some clean cloth and antiseptic, and began to bandage the wound on her leg. Yet throughout all this, he found that he couldn't take his eyes off her. He would be gazing at the roll of bandages in his hand, deciding how to tie them. And then, out of nowhere, he would be staring into her eyes. Even with all the mud and grime smeared across her face, he couldn't deny that she was absolutely beautiful. Well, I mean, is now the time to be thinking such things like she's wounded and she asks you to bless him and then you're like, oh damn, she's beautiful. Well, I guess you could note that, but fine. How old was she? 20? 18? 16? Her face was so young. The priest had long since aged past his desire for the opposite sex, but somehow, something about her enraptured him. Oh really? When he realized his own thoughts, he quickly steered his mind towards other matters. Yeah, you should. My child, what happened to you? She seemed to take all the time in the world before responding. He looked at me. Looked? He looked at me, and he touched me, and then he started to kiss me. At first the priest didn't understand. Then he realized with a jolt of anger what she meant. It was happening more and more often nowadays. The young men of France these days were spirited, uncontrollable ruffians. Oh, we're in France, huh? A lady walking home by herself one night would be prey to a few number of them. Lust. One of the 7 deadly sins. The one that the priest personally despised the most. Furrowing his brow in sorrow, the priest laid a hand on the thigh. You are safe now, child. God's house is a sanctuary for the faithful. I don't think he'll protect me. He looked at her in confusion. You see, Father, I've sinned again. Right there among the pews, before the altar of God, she bowed her head. I'm sorry. Was she apologizing to him or to someone else? Her hair hid her face and her eyes, and the priest could make neither head nor tail of her. He suddenly realized that his hand was still on her thigh and he hurriedly drew it away. I'm sorry. She repeated this phrase over and over. After a while, the priest got up. Don't fret, child, you are not to blame. I will contact the local constable, but in the meantime you are free to make yourself at home here. I'll fetch you a hot drink. He patted her hand and left to go to the back room. She remained seated on the pew, her head bent forward. As the priest's footsteps faded away, the entire church fell into silence. Alright, this is a pretty heavy start already. Okay. Now that it was the dead of the night, the clouds covered the sky, barely a sliver of the moon filtered through the stained glass. The girl sat alone in the ring of darkness. Thoughts. She opened her mouth. No, I know. If I may say my piece, surely. Yes, mother. But he's so very kind. Wait, what? Okay, we can save. Let's save. But he's so very kind. Am I the mother talking to her like a ghost? Haven't you learned your lesson yet? I feel for your safety. Oh, come on. She's... Let's be nice to her. I feel for your safety. Child, follow mother's words and leave. You saw the look in his eyes, didn't you? You cannot stay here. Even a man of God can stain you with the filthiest colors. Be a good girl and follow mother's words. So we are her mother like a ghost talking to her? But it is cold outside, mother. The rain has not let up. Can't I stay? I mean, where is she going to go if she run? Like, okay, so now we're fearing that the priest might do something to her. I mean, yeah, maybe, but I mean, where is she gonna go? Like, she was chased and then she was beaten up, like something. That's what I'm gathering from all this. And it's raining outside, it's cold. Like, where is she gonna go? Like, she's like, this is the best place I can think. So I guess stay here. I suppose you can. But you must be wary of everyone in this church, do you understand? You are so weak, my darling. You give my heart so much pain. I'm sorry, mother. I'll try my best to stay out of trouble. How am I going to mind you like this? You attract so much misfortune everywhere you go. So we can either be a total dick to her, or we can, kind of support her. Yeah, my poor child. What? I did not say that. Load game. Really? Yeah. My stupid little girl. Always a blight, aren't you? Whatever will you do without me? I'm sorry, mother. Thank you for always guiding me. Why are we so mean to her? It is all my fault. The girl sat in silence. Mother was right, after all, she was always right. Everything was her fault. Her fist shook with a mixture of fear and conviction. She had to do penance. Mother, give me strength. There is something I wish to do. The girl rose from the pew. In front of her was the altar, and on top of the altar was an ornately decorated cross. It was as wide as her head, and the tip of the cross had been crafted such that it was razor sharp. She left the pew, knelt briefly, and then walked over to the altar. Don't tell me. You're quite sure you're doing this? Is she trying to commit suicide or something? The girl's arms trembled ever so slightly. What other way is there for me to atone? She picked up the cross. Oh, my darling daughter. Mother is proud of you. Slowly, she brought the sharp end close to her face. Wow. So close that it hovered just above her left eye. And then she... What? What? Is this the end? Already? Chapter 1, The Star and the Rose. Wait, wait. What happened? Are you what? Have you lost one eye already? Wait, what? What happened? God. That was dark. Is this the past or the future or what? Oh well. A scruffy young girl in tattered clothes peeked through the open gates of Château du Sommeil. An afternoon go-tour was being held in its gardens. People from high-class estates strolled around the manicured gardens while chatting loudly with one another. There were beautiful ladies clad in silk and velvet, their necks adorned with pearls and jewels. A variety of food was displayed on the tables. The girl stared at the food. She hadn't eaten properly for the past few days. Are you hungry or we must not linger? Again, this isn't really a dick choice, but like, I mean, if it's true we must not linger, then that's a fact, but she is hungry. Are you hungry, my dear? Yes, mother. Don't you worry. Mother will provide. You do not need those high-class foods anyway. They will upset your stomach. Now we've stayed long enough, let's leave. Surely we can look around for a bit. It's still a little early. There was something else that called to her, other than the party itself. She walked to and fro from the gates, peeking at the crowd despite the urgings of her mother to leave. Just a tiny glance would be enough. The girl smiled at the thought of him. The owner of the chateau, the Marquis de Gull. The girl was drawn to him. He wasn't the same as other people. He seemed different somehow. He was kind to her, and would always hand her food when she delivered flowers. Her heart felt at ease with him. He's the same as everyone, I do not care for him. This is kind of like same as everyone. Okay, let's try that. He's the same as everyone. Greedy. Insatiable. Maybe not for you, but for something else. But he's a kind man, mother. Don't let his kindness fool you. Sweetest tongue hides sharpest tooth, child. She bit her lip. So we play as the mother. Like, we do not actually control her actions or her dialogue. We control as this person she calls mother, whom I don't think is an actual person because other people can't see her. And we just talk to her. Why do you even bother with him? He makes me feel that there are still good people in the world, mother. There are no more good people in the world, child. It is hard to say. I would say it's hard to say. Alright. It is hard to say. It is hard to say, of course, dear. We do not know the real intentions people have. One can hope the real charity exists. But even good people will always put their needs first. Even your precious Marquis. Don't you think I'm a good person, mother? Again, we can be a dick, or we cannot. Of course I do. Of course, child, you are special. Haven't I raised you as such? I've tried my best, my dearest. Yes, mother, you keep me right. I love you. Is this after the church thing? Cause she covers her eyes. Something tell me, cause yeah, her left eye. Yeah, something tell me this is after. Oh damn. The girl stared at her shoes and looked around for a bit, hoping for just a glance before she left. And there he was. There was no harm in looking, she reasoned. She would never enter the Marquis' world. Let her heart be filled with hope. He turned his eyes in her direction. Did he smile at her? The girl's heart stopped. Did he recognize her? She beamed. Court Lady 1. My, is this creature deaf as well as dumb? It must It might be, poor thing. Mademoiselle. A voice called out to the rose girl. She gasped. It seemed that somebody else had noticed her presence. She turned to leave. No, no, my dear. Poor little creature, don't run away. Charlotte, she stinks. Don't touch her. Came to crash the party, little urchin. You hungry? I kind of forgotten Court Lady 2's voice. Her stomach gave a little grumble. She was always hungry. Oh, I think they're gonna poison her or something or trick her. She was always hungry, it seemed, no matter how much or how little she ate. Encouraged by the kindness the Marquis had shown her, the girl approached the women. Oh no, don't. She tilted towards their table. What are you selling? Look at this poor creature. Is she selling roses? These are all ugly ones. But not as appalling as the rags she's covering herself in. Are you trying your best to be this repulsive? No, don't be mean, Antoinette. Perhaps it's the commoner fashion nowadays. They laugh while gawking at her and her wares. Oh my, she only has one eye. Yep, this is after the church. Ghastly. But I can't look away. The other lady nodded her head. Like a sideshow attraction, you mean? The freaks at the carnivals? She's darling in her own dirty, monstrous way. Why is everyone in this world dicks? Maybe we can keep it. Hello, do you want some bread, urchin? Well, speak up. Maybe her tongue is short, and that to the list of her sterling qualities. Quiet, Antoinette. Come on, don't be shy. Do you want some food? Let's hear you speak. Yes, madame. What? Yes, madame, I would be grateful. One of the ladies clapped in mockery at her reply. Oh, she talks. The lady handed her the bread, but it was snatched away just before her fingers grazed it. Yep, they're dicks. Not before you dance for us first. Oh, make her do a handstand. I've seen one of the street people do that. Quite marvelous. No, I like you to see that. Now I like to see that. This party is quite boring. It's getting quite boring. Well, come on, ma bette. I don't know how to pronounce that. Dance for your food. The girl looked at the beautiful, cruel faces of the women. That look on them. It was a burning desire to hurt something simply because they could. She knew that look. Before they touched her and hurt her, they had that look burning in their eyes. Oh, look at what you did, Claudette. She's shivering like a leaf, poor thing. The lady was laughing as she said those words. I didn't do anything. She should be grateful we are even offering her this much. Besides, these commoners are supposed to be jolly in their misery. Come on, girl, show us your joy. The girl moved away as they laughed. Mother, please save me. Mother? Did I tell you people are cruel? Did I tell you to leave? I mean, kind of true. Leave or... I guess people are cruel. Yeah, did I tell you to leave? Did I tell you to leave? Insolent. Okay. Yeah, I guess leaving is for the best. This is not her crowd. Now you call for me. Try to deal with this situation yourself. You have put yourself in this position anyway. I hope you learn your lesson. Just walk out! You don't need to sit there. You're not obliged to, unless you still want that bread. Which of course you do, but you know they're not gonna give it to you and they're just gonna hurt you, so just leave. Hey there. Oh, there, it's a child. A child's voice called out from behind her. It belonged to a girl around 7 with chubby cheeks and a look of curiosity in her eyes. She wore an old blue dress, somewhat patched at the corners but kept clean and tidy. She was not rich, but she had an air as if she owned the ground she stood on. Another commoner? This party is absolutely teeming with them. The Marquis loved these things. Heard he picks them randomly from the street. Maybe I should get me one too. Do you think it is fashionable, but in his birth country, I mean? Persia? No, I heard he was from India. I heard a rumor he's a bastard son of a Greek queen. Goodness, that is so far-fetched. I could barely pronounce his name though. He really should change it to something more acceptable. Who knows what kind of demons he might attract with such a blasphemous name? Aha, it must be why all these nasty horrid little creatures flock around him. Oh. Devil or not, I'll forgive him if he kisses my hand. The ladies laugh. Salute, aren't you shameless? Don't lie, we all know why we are here. The ladies gossip among themselves, openly ignoring the girl. The young girl took the slighting with a shrug. She approached the table and asserted her presence. What you doing? Goodness, they don't take the hint, don't they? Throw something shiny, it might distract them. Hey, you've been holding that braid for a long time. I do not know who's talking anymore. Okay, sure. Aren't you gonna give it to her? She pointed at the shabby rose vendor. Why do you care? Do you want the bread for yourself? I bet she's hungry too. I know, maybe you should toss the bread and see if they'll fight for it. The ladies laughed to themselves. The girl stared at them with confusion. Her brows furrowed in a childlike understanding. Next thing everyone knew, she had swiped the bread from the woman's hand. Oh my! How rude! Horrible, filthy girl! Give that back! The girl sniffed the piece of bread and nibbled at the surface. Yummy! It's still warm! She shoved the bread in the urchin's face. Really? We're gonna acknowledge her as urchin? The scrumptious scent of bread flooded the rose girl's nose. Lick it! The sugared butter tastes good! No, you devil child! Give that back! The urchin licked it, her tongue was coated in sweetness. She stood there squeezing the taste in her tongue. The girl grinned at her as she couldn't help but grin back. Sorry, here you go. It's all yours. Ugh! Disgusting. Like we're going to eat anything that's been in your filthy mouth. Wow, so this is ours now? You ladies are so nice. Cheeky little brat. I'll have you thrown out of this party, I'll have you. Is that the Marquis? A young man strode to the commotion as sweet scent lingered as he passed. The rose girl felt her mouth well up. His presence filled her body, almost as if her hunger was abated. She blushed furiously. What a strange effect he had. Guillaume. Oh god, watch out with these French names. I can pronounce at least Japanese names. Ladies? Oh, Sire Guillaume. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not gonna bother anymore. I just came to check in on my esteemed guests. Is everything alright? Are you enjoying yourselves? One of the ladies started fanning herself with obvious annoyance. Well, these little beasts have been harassing us. Yes, my lord. We were just minding our own business when this girl swiped the food off our table. Horrible little nits. The girl stuck out her tongue at them. A lady wiped her eyes in mock tears. See? Look at that. It's absolutely monstrous how these children act around adults now. There is no respect, Messiah. I worry for the next generation. Oh, Charlotte, don't cry. Well, my lord, we will all breathe a little easier if those children were sent on their way. Yes, who knows what kind of mischief they might be up to. They might set fire to the tables, you see. Oh? Or steal our jewelry. In fact, I think my pocket watch is missing. No, how unfortunate. One of the ladies continued her childish wailing. It is, Messiah. It's unfortunate how you allow your important guests to be treated this way. Please deal with these vermin, throw them out now. Oh my sweet ladies, I'm stricken with grief at your misfortunes. Allow me to offer my heartfelt apologies. Unfortunately, this child is my important guest today, and you are, sad to say, paltry squatters. Excuse me? What? Madame Charlotte of Montpellier? I don't remember sending you an invite. Same for you, Lady Antoinette of Rennes, and Lady Claudette of Lyon. Most people I invited here are huge patrons of music. That is why they are here today. They came to listen to Mademoiselle Catherine Louise Parade. She's the 7-year-old piano prodigy who played for the Queen last summer. Oh, that's her. The man pointed at the girl, busy chewing her half of the bread. The rose girl just stared at the unfolding situation. Well, that's... I am sure you were aware of that, were you not? No matter, I'm always happy to see you, ladies. It's my pleasure to have you here. Burned! But I hope you don't mind giving some of the food away to my townspeople. That's why I keep my gates open. My servants are instructed to serve anyone who passes by, not just my guests. But don't you fret, my darlings. There is plenty more to be served. The ladies blushed in embarrassment. One of them began to fan herself even faster. Excuse me. The Marquis walked up to the two girls. The rose girl's heart beat so fast it made her head feel light and dizzy. Shit, but seeing how the story made this game is going with its story, I'm not surprised if this guy has some ulterior motives. I mean, I don't like to judge. I mean, so far he just burned those girls, but you know, she had never been this close to him. Okay, so that's the Marquis. It made her feel a mixture of fear and elation. Lady Catherine, your father has been looking for you. It is almost time for your performance. The girl looked up at the Marquis and did a little curtsy. My apologies, sire, I didn't mean to cause a clatter. Gilliam chuckled. I saw the whole thing, ma chérie. You put those ladies in their place. They were being mean to her. Gilliam narrowed his eyes at the quiet girl. She hid behind her basket of roses. She couldn't look at him directly. He was like the sun. It hurt just to be in his presence. Yet, there was relief in her heart as he stepped closer to her. I've seen you before, haven't I? The rose girl nodded and made a curtsy. I delivered roses to your house sometimes, sire. Yes, the girl with the sweetest face. The rose girl blushed. I love your roses, by the way. They stay fresh longer than they should. You've tended to them with love. Thank you, sire. Do you have a name, young lady? What's the matter? It's alright, young lady. If you would rather. Let's call her Rosa. Rosa, it fits her. I think she forgot her name, or she lost it. The Marquis nodded wisely. Alright. A valid point. Are you alright with that, Rosa? Yes. Come on, Rosa. You watch me. Oh wait, that's Catherine. Come on, Rosa. You watch me play, right? Her eyes darted from the girl to the Marquis. Oh, sure, Gilly. Does you mind? Gilly? Gilly? Yeah. He's really nice to me and my family. And he helps the people around town, too. He won't throw you out. Okay, that's him. She just called him Gilly. The Marquis held his right hand in the air as if swearing an oath. I won't. See? Come on. You're invited now. You're my special guest. There's plenty of food inside too, Rosa. Please help yourself. Thank you, sire. Rosa is coming, yay! Now this is my first public performance, Rosa. I am a bit nervous. You did perform in front of the Queen, though. Catherine scratched her head. What will I do if I make a mistake? Papa will be very upset. The Marquis knelt in front of Catherine and rubbed her shoulders fondly. You won't make a mistake, ma chérie. As long as you put your heart into the keys. Play to touch your audience, and any mistake won't matter. Do you understand? Catherine stared at the Marquis. Not really. The man chuckled. You will someday. Just play your first song with me in your mind, will you? Something that you think will make me smile. Gilliam held Catherine's clear, young eyes in his gaze. He kissed her hand. It was covered with sticky sugar and breadcrumbs. Catherine blushed. It was the first time she looked embarrassed by anything. It will be my pleasure, sir. Alright, but I think that's a good place to end it. Alright, now something tells me the way the story sets itself up, like from the beginning. Maybe there's multiple endings. Yeah, that's the point with choices. There's multiple endings, and there's perhaps a good ending, but I feel like there easily like a ton of horrible ways for us. Like we could just die horribly or just end up in a horrible situation. Oh well. So far so good though. So, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at DMindGaming if you have enjoyed. And I hope to see you again in the next episode.